He's a wise man.
Mayor, City Council, name is Paul Olson, live at 13830 Upatoy Lane. You know, I've spoke about this issue time and time again until I'm blue in the face. Back in 1992, we gave up basically the medical center. We used to own it, the citizens of Columbus. And former Frank Martin, in resolution 282-92, basically made a contract for 30 years. It's up this year, June 30th, 2022. Hope we never see him again. And the reason why I say that is because they were charging 110% for indigent care for our prisoners. And not until I brought it to their attention, and under Mayor Tomlinson, they changed it under resolution 180-14. And if anybody wants to look for these resolutions, all you gotta do is go to Clerk of Council on the www.columbusga.org, hit in the resolution, look it up for yourself, read the contract. It was a unilateral contract, it only sided with Columbus Regional. We basically was kicked to the curb. And the reason why I say that is in 2015, they were fined $35 million for overcharging cancer patients. And the thing is that when you overcharge cancer patients, I mean, hell isn't deep enough for you. I'm just being honest with you. And for to make a restitution of $35 million, that means that they stole even more and they defrauded the government. Should have ended the contract then and there. We don't need to renew it with them ever again. There's 3 mills, and underneath OCGA, because I did an open records request, and I found in the verbiage of itself in 282-92 that basically it's governed underneath Title 31, Chapter 7, 85. So it's 31-7-85. Anybody can Google that and look it up. It says, for the purpose of using such facilities, any city or county is authorized by action of its governing body to enter into contracts with the authority of such periods, which is the hospital authority, up to 40 years. And where the 1 mil comes from is, in order to make that contract, you have to have at least 1 mil. But by Georgia statute laws, we don't need to even have a contract at all. We don't need to go down that road again. Unless I say, in this respect, and I'm proposing this, we have prisoners that are really truly indigent. And the benchmark was 600,000 in the past. And over that, and for 24 years, we charged them 110% over that benchmark. And it comes out of the sheriff's department. So that we can not keep on having to be taxed in one respect through the sheriff's department, but go through basically how its true intent was, is to actually provide indigent care for mental health. Because most people who go to prison, they have mental health issues, they have family problems, and that's why they're in prison in the first place, okay? So we gotta help those people in order to kind of, make them a better citizen and come out into the world itself. But the one intent is not to go out and purchase other hospitals, like Columbus Regional bought Doctors Hospital, John B. Amos Cancer Center, Houston Clinic. I could go on and on and on. Over $200 million. The real problem is they took and put that up underneath the umbrella of nonprofit, which was a joke within itself. It was nothing but profit. Columbus Regional had shareholders. They were profiting. They go out to Spring Harbor. You have to have $300,000 just to even be in that place. So they're far from being qualifying for indigent. But our Superior Court judges ruled it that way, and I have some problems, and I could actually air some of the issues that basically would probably put them in jail. But I'm not gonna say that here, but I'm just telling you right now, some of this stuff is really, truly illegal. So when you take an oath to uphold the city charter, and both of those contracts in 282-92 and 180-14, Hardy Polly's would not sign it. He's the city attorney. According to the city charter, in order for a valid contract to be valid, it has to have the signature of the city attorney. Clifton Fay did not sign it. Lemuel Miller, the clerk of council, signed that resolution, and Sandra Davis signed the other one. They're good people. They were not the people that they needed to have sign and say this is the way it is. So in order to uphold the city charter, right, as city councilmen and mayor, I'm saying to you, don't go down this road. Do not ever even think about doing that, making another contract with them. And if you were to do anything, dedicate it towards the the prisoners, and at the same time, we need to have 2 of those mills in property tax relief rolled back. That's what I'm begging and asking because of the situation. We're not gonna be just in a a recession. We're going into depression, and you've heard it first from me, because back in 2008, I said it was gonna be a housing bubble, and
Yep.
people should have listened.
Mr. Olson, thank you. Thank you, sir. All right, we'll move to the city manager's agenda. Mr. Hughes.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I am going to go out of order on my agenda this morning. I've got Elizabeth Walden